of vibration. This one states that nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates, everything that you see around you, even though appears solid, is atoms, molecules in movement. We are all made of the same matter, vibrating at different frequencies. And this is what forms our vibrational address as well. 10 people in a room, everyone will be completely different because we have different vibrations. And our thoughts and our feelings, they send waves into the quantum field, our intentions. So, and basically, when we talk about vibration, 99% of matter that we see is empty space because it's just particles in movement and they need that space for the movement. Everything is in constant motion. On this law, on the law of vibration, this law as well is the first one that was scientifically proved. So, and then when we talk about, if someone would say about, oh, what appears to be solid is actually particles in movement. If someone were to say that 100, I don't know, I need to check the data, 100, 200 years ago, would be possibly called crazy, would be burned in the at the stake. But now science have proved it. Science is taking the baby steps to prove everything that the Egyptians, Sumerians, Greek, ancient mythology already knew 5,000 years ago, and that is brought up to us through the Hermetic principles. With the law of vibration, the tasks for the week, they are also, one of the tasks is also you just need that trigger. And sometimes it might be on having something there to trigger you, to remind you to do that. This one is when you go have a shower. We talk about the water, and the water is the most magnetic element. When you go have a shower, you will first of all start cleansing yourself, cleansing the energy. You can visualize limitations, you can visualize your conditionings, your limiting beliefs, all going down the drain. You can visualize that. You can do that physically as well. As I'm a Reiki master, so there is one practice that I do when I have the shower, and that helps me, that triggers me to activate this energy. It's still like you do this, so like 3 times, like inside and on top, on the back of your arm, like to clean. And you can really do that with anger, so like to really like with intention to clean yourself and to clean the energy. You start that by cleaning, taking off stress, taking off everything that's not aligned or that you don't feel aligned. And then after that, you recharge. You set an intention. You can visualize that water on top of you is light, sparkling. You can visualize, you recharge the water. And this is something that, you're going to go have your normal shower every day. You can put a post-it on the shower door or something just to remind you, because it's something that we do every day. And quite often you're there having a shower, but you're ruminating on something that happened in the morning. You're ruminating on, your mind is ruminating on, oh, what is for dinner? What is for lunch? What time do I need to wake up tomorrow? Oh, I have an appointment. I have this, your mind, or just thinking about problems. And then you have the shower, you don't even realize. Take that space as your creative box. Go into the shower and make that a space of, okay, I know all the problems are there, and it's not going to have shortage of problems or things to solve, but take the space for you to go within, clean and recharge. You're gonna leave the shower feeling even better than when you started. And it might even, sometimes you have a problem. That's when the solution comes. when you have the clear channel, when you, oh, I never thought about this. And that's why, because you weren't thinking from a place of order, you're thinking from a place of chaos. And this is something as well when you talk about order and chaos, those two polarities. When you think about someone that's crazy, like really crazy, and someone that's wise, that person access information from a place of chaos, and that person that's wise access the information from a place of order. So this is something that's why it's so important for us to work on the mind level. So this every day, just have your trigger there of, put something at the door that reminds you of, okay, I'm gonna go have a shower, and this is my sacred space. And then the other one that's also aligned with the law of vibration is, it will be done on Wednesday, which is a Mercury day, which is about communication, intellect, clarity. And this one is the Alchemist's infusion. This, we need a little bit more of preparation. You just, well, not preparation. You're just gonna need a herb and just prepare an infusion bath or for the shower before. This is a very common practice where I'm from. I'm from Brazil. As you guys, I have a little bit of the accent, and I think that I've even being from Brazil facilitates what I do, because I always try to find the easiest way to explain something that can be quite complicated. So this is a practice that's really, if you have any problem in Brazil and you go to my grandma already passed, but if you would go to my grandma and say, oh, I have a headache, should be like, oh, have a bath with this herb. Oh, I am having financial problems. Oh, have a bath this way, that way. This, should always have the solution. Quite often be just have a bath, because that's charged with this energy from nature, and we're all connected. So basically, on Wednesday, here there is a list of some, I don't know if you can see, all of this material will be available to you, but there are some herbs here that you can pick that's for cleansing, love, manifestation, intuition. And you pick the herbs that you want, and then you're going to have them put in a pot, boil with 4 to 7 cups of water. If you have a bath, you can do that directly on the bath. Wednesday can be your day that you have a bath on your bathtub. But if you just have a shower, or if you just want to have a shower, you put your herbs into the pot, bring it to boil, wait until it cools down, and as you have your shower, you just pour that down from neck down. You don't put on your head, just neck down. Just pour the water on your back with the charged water, and it's something that is done on. And then you can make that into a ritual. Put candles in your bathroom. When I generally put a few candles in my bathroom to bring that smell, or put in incense. Turn off the lights. Have the shower in the dark. So there are a few things that obviously for everyone will be different. It might feel more. I feel better if I do this way, this all the way. There's no one size fits all. There will be things that you might feel a bit more comfortable for you. On the herbs as well, what you can do if you don't have a garden, or if you don't have, you don't want to go and buy herbs every week, you can buy like a little plant, and just have a little plant with rosemary on your garden or in your kitchen, that you can go every Wednesday, just go there and get the leaves to make your energetic bath. This one will be done on Wednesdays. And one of the things that is important is take the day today and think about something that you can prepare to make the life of the future version of yourself easier. So if sometimes it's, oh, okay, this week let's say you don't have the habit of meditating. This week I'm going to start doing this meditation. So I need to make sure that I wake up 10 minutes earlier, or that I um, go to bed a little bit earlier to, like, just think about how you can plan ahead for the future version of yourself. Oh, I don't have a bracelet. I don't have any beaded things to have next to my bedside table. So I'm going to buy something, or I'm going to find a way to make something at home with what I have. Or, prepare for the version of yourself so you reduce the risk of failure. Same with the herbal bath. I'm going to go supermarket, so I might already think ahead and buy the little pot, or I'll buy some herbs for Wednesday. Think, and that's not just for the challenge that we are doing, that's for everything in life. There will be things, especially when we start this, that will try to stop you. Sometimes these things that you never imagined that would happen can happen this week, just to try to sabotage your progress, sabotage this commitment that you're having to yourself. Your mind, if your mind doesn't trust you on that, or you keep promising things and you don't keep it, if your mind doesn't trust you, your mind will want you to keep on that flow of, not, this is how we operate. We're not going to allow change on the we're not going to allow change to happen. We're just going to keep operating in that pace.